The region of Laayoune Sakhia El Hamra embodies an extraordinary platform thanks to its combination of the ocean and the sand. Its perfect location on the edge of the Atlantic Ocean, the banks of the Oued Sakhia El Hamra, and the gates of the Sahara makes it one of the promising regions to create more investment in Morocco. The diversity of its landscapes, the economic assets, its patrimony, and the generosity of its people have made this region an attractive territory with various investment opportunities. The region consists of 4 provinces, namely Boujdour, Tarfaya, Esmara and Laayoune, which is the main town. Located in the Moroccan Sahara, Laayoune Sakhia El Hamra covers an area of 140,018 square kilometers, approximately 20% of the rational territory, and a population of 367,758 inhabitants. Since its reintegration with the motherland in 1975, the region has seen sustained socio-economic development, supported by both public and private investments. Whether in the sphere of fishing, renewable energy, the processing industry and mining, the region has now become a pilot pattern of regional development. Since 1976, the state has invested in construction projects in order to modernize infrastructure and improve the business climate and the living conditions of citizens. The region has now 4 ports, with one present in each province. Located 25 kilometers from the city, the port of Laayoune has radically expanded to accommodate the increasing activity. It contains a commercial wharf, a fishing dock, a home to the largest fish market in Africa. It was the first sardine port to be established in Morocco, and nearly 500,000 tons of fish land there each year. The port of Tarfaya attracts lusts in the Canary archipelago. The port has been connected with the island of Fuerteventura by a maritime connection. The port of Boujdour has been in operation since 2012, and it is essentially a coastal and pelagic fishing activity. The 4th port in the region is the phosphatic port. Alongside these investments, a program has been deployed to transform the fishing villages into genuine local and regional development centers. Second infrastructure of stature, Hassan I Airport of Laayoune, with regular flights to the Canary Islands, Casablanca, Agadir or Dakhla. Its traffic exceeds 5,500 flights per year and 140,000 passengers. Additionally, the state has invested heavily in electricity and drinking water, making the connection rate and service ratio among the best at the national level, 93%. To further reinforce these services, the state has built a gas turbine station of 100 megawatt in the city of El Marsa, a thermal power station of 21 megawatt and another one of 72 megawatt under construction in Laayoune. 4 seawater desalination stations with an overall flow of 38,600 cubic meters per day in Laayoune, Aghfanir, Tarfaya and Boujdour. A water treatment plant in Esmara of 7,000 cubic meters per day. The region has a road network with a length of 1,477 kilometers. The telecommunications network is at the forefront of the latest technologies. We can also mention the achievements in the agricultural sector with the cooperative of Sakhia El Hamra in Foum El Oued. It is specialized in the production of marketing of cow's milk and its derivatives. With over 1,200 heads, production reaches 2.5 million litres of milk per year, which is 20% of the local demand. Another concrete example is the first experiment in the valorization of camel milk. A favorable geostrategic position, abundant fish and mining reserves, an attractive property offer, quality infrastructure. The region has many assets. As a result, the region attracts many private investments. Énergie Éolienne du Maroc, a subsidiary of Nariva, Moroccan leader in the renewable energy sector, has built 3 wind farms, 250 megawatt in Akfenir and Fumelwed, and 300 megawatt in Tach. This project was realized in partnership with the French group GDF Suez for the benefit of the National Office of Electricity. It is the largest wind farm in Africa. Other national and international operators have already followed the same path. Italian Italcementi, American UPC, Moroccan-French Voltalia Morocco, and many others who have presented their projects to the Regional Investment Center. Massen, the Moroccan agency of the solar energy, has chosen the region as second destination after the power stations Noor of Ouarzazate. This involves the production of more than 1,100 megawatt with the future stations Noor Laayoune and Noor Boujdour. Work has already begun on the first phase of 100 megawatt. Another major contributor in the sector is Fous-Boukra, a subsidiary of the Moroccan group OCP, a world leader in phosphates. It operates the open pit mine in Boukra, an estimated 1.13 billion cubic meters. Thanks to its processing plant, the plant produces between 2 and 2.8 million tons per year, or nearly 10% of the national production. It provides the region with opportunities for the development of mining processing industries. The region also has large salt reserves. Crystal Mountain Cell Sahara, a Tarfaya-based American company, specializes in salt production primarily for defrosting, agricultural and canning industries. Another internationally renowned investor attracted by the region, the Italcementi Group, through its subsidiary Ciments du Maroc, installed since 1982 near the town and port of Laayoune. It is a unit of grinding and conditioning of cement with an annual production capacity of 250,000 tons. Favored by the port infrastructure of Laayoune and an additional zone of 200 hectares near the port, the seafood processing and processing industry is also growing. Canning, export, packaging and manufacture of fish meal and fish oil, more than 30 units are present. Alongside this economic development, the state has taken up the challenge of a sustainable and harmonious human development, based on 3 main axes: housing, public health and education. It is primarily a program of housing for all and sustainable social facilities, with the development of new cities by Umran al-Janoub, with the cities Al-Wifaq, March 25th, or Medinat al-Wahada. Laayoune and Boujdour were also declared cities without slums. In parallel, the largest project on the square, Saad, in the city centre of Laayoune. It includes a convention centre, a theatre hall, a gym that meets international standards, and the second library on the national level. In terms of public health, the region has 4 hospitals with modern medical equipment, 19 urban centres and 20 rural dispensaries. Education has been strengthened with a total of 236 public and private educational institutions and 74,500 students, 21 public and private vocational training establishments with 4,500 trainees. The state's efforts in this area were crowned by the opening of the preparation classes for engineers, a higher technical school, a BTS at Laayoune, and a faculty of Muslim technology at Es Smara. Last term to reinforce this building, the National Initiative for Human Development, NIHD, which fights poverty, exclusion and social precariousness by the creation of income-generating activities, a real engine of acceleration due essentially to the dynamics of social and solidarity economy. The The region of Laayoune, Sakia El Hamra, is today an active region. Thanks to the investment made, it is building an environment that will seize the emergence of a solid socio-economic society. Many other projects are scheduled in the short and medium term. A free zone in the city of El Marsa, an economic activity zone in Laayoune, industrial zones in Boujdour, Tarfaya and El Marsa, wastewater treatment plants in Laayoune, Boujdour and El Marsa. The celebration of the 40th anniversary of the glorious Green March, the royal visit and the speech of His Majesty King Mohammed VI in Laayoune coincided with the launch of the new model of economic development of the southern provinces. This new model, based on the real diagnosis of economic constraints according to the participatory approach, aims at achieving sustainable development and is based on good governance rules. A budget of 77 billion dirhams will be dedicated to the realization of the projects of this plan, with the objective to create 120,000 jobs, granting a privileged place to the private sector in this process. This positions the region as the backbone of the advanced regionalization of the kingdom. So many signs that do not receive. The region has its future in hand and looks forward with confidence to those who will contribute to reinforce the radiance and the attractiveness of its territory.